Hello and welcome to the World Cup qualifier between Guinea and Morocco. Now this game was postponed in September after an attempted military coup in Guinea, and so that's why it's taking place in Morocco this evening. And if the hosts win, they'll qualify for the knockout round in March. And with that, they'll join Senegal. The Senegalese were the first team to qualify for that knockout round in March. The first of 10. Can Morocco join them? That's how it stands in Group I. Morocco have been perfect so far. Guinea-Bissau in second place, way behind, 5 points adrift. Guinea in third on 3 points. Sudan propping up the table. Now, Guinea must prevent Morocco, must stop Morocco from winning if they themselves are to keep alive their slim hopes of reaching Qatar next year. Now that's the trademark Moroccan fan wearing the sombrero. Not very Moroccan, but there you go. It's a global sport. Just a recap, we're talking about that knockout round in March. There are 10 teams who qualify. They qualify from the 10 groups. That's what makes it very, very tough. A lot tougher than qualifying for the Africa Cup of Nations, for example, where 2 teams from each group go through. And there are more groups. 12 groups in Africa Cup of Nations qualifying. That competition takes place next January. Back in the here and now, though, we're in Group I, where Morocco have been very impressive in their 3 games so far. This their 3rd game in the space of a week because of that rescheduled game following the attempted coup in the Guinea capital Conakry back at the start of September. The stats make impressive reading for the Atlas Lions of Morocco. Played 3, won 3, scored 10, and yet to concede a single goal. Whereas for Guinea, well, 3 is the number for them. They're 3rd in the group on 3 points from their 3 games, following 3 draws. Can they make it a 4th? But as I say, they need to buck that trend if they're to stand any chance of ousting Morocco from top spot. If they hold Morocco to a draw, then mathematically they still have a slim chance of leapfrogging Morocco. But that's if they win the next 2 games and Morocco lose their next 2 games after this encounter. It's possible, but improbable. Let's say that. And we're just waiting for the 2 teams to file out onto the pitch. Morocco do, of course, have an advantage. This is an away game, and yet they're playing on home soil. And they could end up playing all their group games at home. That'd be one for Trivial Pursuits quizzes in the future. A pub quiz, if that's your preference. And the drill, of course, is that the national anthems will be played, and generally it's the visitors' national anthem who's played first. Even though Morocco are playing at home, they're still technically the guests, so we could well hear the Morocco anthem first, and then, all things being well, we'll hear the Guinea anthem in second place. I guess it doesn't really matter, but that is the FIFA protocol, which has more or less been respected throughout these World Cup qualifiers so far. This past week has seen match days 3 and 4. This is the exception in that it's match day 2. That's because it's been rescheduled. And the final 2 days to come, that will be in November, at the start of November, just in what, 4 weeks' time. Well, Morocco may be playing at home, but there are no fans to cheer them on, so they won't have the advantage of the 12th man. The people you do see in the stadium our guests, friends and family, and management, officials, and such like. There we see the Guinea team. There's their captain, Naby Keita, their star player, it's fair to say, and who plays his domestic football in the English Premier League at Liverpool. He joined them from RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga. Relaxed character, just shooting the breeze with the match officials. That's good to see as well. All smiles, lightness and shade before the hostilities begin. We just saw Falete for Guinea. And that's one change I can tell you straight away for Morocco. Look at that. Talk about in the zone. Again. And he scored Morocco's first goal of World Cup qualifying in this Group I. A change I was about to detail is that Shair, the man who plays his football at Queen's Park Rangers in England, has been rested. He's replaced by El Karawani. And there may very well be a change of formation, tactical formation for Morocco. That's going by their starting 11, but let's wait and see. Let's see how they line up. They have to slope across this athletics track. And we'll get down to the protocol. There we see the man leading out Morocco. Thais plays his football at Wolverhampton Wanderers in England. I tell you, there's a last-minute change of referee because the official referee was injured during a training session last night. So he had to be replaced at short notice. All the match officials coming from Cameroon. But first, let's enjoy the national anthems. Well, a rousing rendition of the national anthem for Guinea. As the music continues, we can look at the Guinea side. As I was saying, straight away, there's a change. Ali Keita, the goalkeeper, comes back in. He had been replaced by Moussa Kamara. And then the change is up front. You see the return of François Camano. He replaces Jose Conte, who scored in the previous game. Today's match official, Antoine Effa Esuma from Cameroon, aided by his Cameroonian compatriots. Fourth official, his assistants. Changes for Morocco as well. Out goes the left-back Massina, replaced by El Karawani. And Shair, who's had a very good qualifying group so far, the QPR attacking midfielder, replaced by a centre-back in the form of Shakla, Soufiane Shakla. Kaba Diawara, the Guinea coach. And the unmistakable figure of Vahid Alihodžić. And it is Morocco who kick off this World Cup qualifier in Group I against Guinea, knowing that victory will book them their ticket in the knockout round of 10 next March. And to achieve that after just 4 games is fine going indeed. Guinea, of course, will be doing their level best to nip that in the bud. Safety first. Decent clearance by the goalkeeper. That's good, good wing play, good defensive play. Aguerd called into action straight away. Back. Was a bit short. Amrabat tidying up, giving Bunu an early touch. Saiz. First opening for Morocco. It's a hopeful ball. And the goalkeeper alive to the danger. Ali Keita. El Krabi, who's been in fine goal-scoring form for Morocco in this qualifying group. It's a cagey start to the game so far. It's been the pattern of a lot of these World Cup qualifiers, because there's so much at stake. Morocco, of course, not firm favourites to win the game here, which could suggest pressure. The pressure is on them. First foul of the game. And no mistake about it. Marlet was all smiles before the game. He's left that in the tunnel. And the tactical difference I was talking about is that Morocco are playing three at the back. So Messina, the left back, has been dropped in favour of a centre back. Chakla, who's playing on the right side of that central defence, meaning Hakimi can push up and play as a wing back. Some would say that he does that anyway. And El Karawani comes in as a wing back. Good control by the goalkeeper. That's a significant change in modern football over the past 10-15 years. Goalkeepers expecting to be as skilled as the defenders. The phenomenon of the keeper sweeper. Here is Chakla. Feisty challenges, particularly the first one on Barkok. Interested onlooker, Kabi Diawara. Well, he's still grimacing after that muscular challenge. He's the legendary figure of the Bosnian coach, Valid Ali Hodzic. Tremendous success as a coach. Recently at international level, guided Japan to the last World Cup finals before being sacked, before they even got there. It's well played. Can he switching the play? It's a good press by Morocco. Unlucky. And Kabi nearly came away with it as it is. Guinea on a counter-attack. Kamano has his pocket picked. And he responds by fouling the defender. Good play. Good play, Chakla. That was his first real test. Barkok is still down. I think that might be a delayed reaction from that earlier challenge on the byline. And was that a nod of the head? Consoling pat from the opposition. But could this be the end of Barkok's match? We're only 7, 8 minutes in. The magic sprays out. And was that a gesture for a substitution by his teammate? That's the decision the veteran Bosnian coach has to make. Been in charge since 2019 as Ali Hodzic, 68 years of age. As the stretcher comes out. Here's the earlier challenge. I forget the follow-up. He's slightly off balance as he makes the flick, and unfortunately for him, the challenge came in as he was trying a rather elaborate flick with the outside of his right boot. He's going to try to run it off. Well, let's hope he comes through. Bruno, not in a hurry to take the goal kick. Excellent control. Well played, Mohamed Bayou. First time pass, nicely done. Amrabat appeals for the foul and gets it. The petulance of the Guinea players. Nicely done. Blind pass, the outside of the boot. Hakimi, I haven't seen too much of the new Paris Saint-Germain signing. Part of the French club's impressive summer overhaul. Took his eye off the ball. It's reassuring for any park players or amateur players out there. Can happen to the best of them. Joined from the Italian champions Inter in the close season. Before that, he excelled at Borussia Dortmund in the German Bundesliga. Comfortably done. That's pretty tidy too. Without a play. Bio plays on. And that's a great covering tackle by Madi Camara. Silla, good chest control, likes to get forward, the full back. Way too much on that. That was Camano back in the team. It's been a very, very tepid start to this game so far. No chances. Well, won by Hakimi. Barkok. It's a poor pass, especially by his standards. Counter-attack is on. It's an excellent tackle by Louza. That is a superb pass to boot for the danger man, El Kabi. Hakimi, a step over. He gained his balance. Needs support. The ball didn't go out of play. It has now. It's good sportsmanship by Hakimi. It was a good physical battle there on the byline with Amadou Diawara. There he is. Is at the end of the road for Barkok. His head's down. Indeed it is. Now that's a blow. Very early substitution. Never recovered from that knock, did Ayman Barkok. And he's replaced by Selim Amala. Slightly heavy first touch, but he gets away with it. That's a decent ball. His bio dispossessed. A good recovery by Bio. Won the ball back and cleanly. Ball over the top. That's easy. Meat and drink for a goalkeeper like Boone. Good distribution. Sending a mate straight away, nicely done. Little dummy. Cuts back. Oh, completely misses a shot. There's still danger over the bar. Best chance of the game so far. Forced to Morocco. Started from quick distribution out of defense by the goalkeeper. And this man, Ryan May, a man born in Belgium, wreaking havoc down the byline. Lovely nutmeg. Complete miss hit. And the next shot over the bar. A loser probably wasn't expecting it. Amala, the substitute. Oh, lovely. Well, the fullback will not want to see that again pretty soon. Mohamed Kamara. May again. Kabir. Just beginning to find their stride now, Morocco. Good triangles in midfield by Guinea. Diawara switches the thrust of play. Left to right, can come back left though possibly. No, that's an excellent slide draw pass. Well, Saiz wanted his goalkeeper to come for it. When he realised he wasn't, he had to make the back pass. Tidily done though, no problem there. Great run over the halfway line. Nothing in that. Diawara is physical, but fair. Is Madi Diawara. Amadou Diawara, I beg his pardon. Oh, lovely flick by Hakimi. Acres of space for Amala. Clumsy challenge. Very clumsy challenge indeed by Fallet. Quickly taken. Ball falls nicely. Great challenge. Points to the penalty spot though, does the referee. Hence the protests. Now the referee checks on the well-being of the player. But I'm pretty sure he pointed at the spot. Quickly taken by Hakimi. There's the flick. Well, it did look as if he was hacked down, El Kabi, right there. And the referee pointing with his left arm. Clumsy challenge by Kamara. But it wasn't a penalty. False alarm in the Guinea defence. Well, they'll be relieved. They made a beeline to the referee, thinking a spot kick had been given. Bayum throwing his considerable weight around. It's impossible that, says Halilhodžić in French. Fluent French speaker. Used to coach Paris Saint-Germain in the noughties. That's the decade of beginning 2000, if you don't know the expression. That was before Qatar Sport Investment bought the club in the French capital, and that's an excellent through ball. And an equally good recovery. Excellent cover defending. The commander looks like he was clean through. Thought he had the corner kick. Wouldn't even get that. Well, he seemed favourite to win that. Not a good decision. Ball definitely comes off his right boot. That's an excellent ball through by Diawara. Great defensive cover by Chakla. Hakimi showing his class and perseverance. Gets behind his defender. Excellent ball in. That's a great save. Still alive. That's over the line. Goals given. Morocco 1-0 up. Scrappy goal in the end, but the referee was well placed. Hakimi, the creator. Well, you sensed it was coming. Morocco just beginning to get on top. But that goal had the class of Hakimi stamped all over it. In the end, it's El Kabi. He got the final touch. Starts in defence. Lovely give and go. 2 1-2s in fact. Hakimi perseveres, gets behind his marker. Great header by the winger Ammé. And a simple header by El Kabi gives Morocco the lead, 1-0. Well, Keita made the initial save, but it wasn't enough. Really does well to beat Faletti, does Hakimi. Good save. And there's no doubt about it. You don't need VAR here. Well, it's unfortunate for the goalkeeper Keita that the ball didn't bounce over the crossbar. But as it is, Morocco had the lead. El Kabi on 21 minutes. Lovely turn. Enjoying a purple patch down that left wing is Ammé. Nicely released. And another wasted opportunity. Loser. It's the second effort he's blazed over the bar. Scored on his debut, did Loser. Debut for Morocco, that is. That was in the 5-0 win against Guinea-Bissau here in Rabat. From the penalty spot. That's after Ryan Ammé had been brought down. Food for thought for this man, David Diawara. He was absolutely skinned there at left back, wasn't he? That man, Simon Fallette. And the chance. Never really got hold of it, did he? Easy save in the end. Could have had 2 goals already, El Kabi. Hesitated before he made the decision, the referee. Foul on the substitute, Amala. Acrobatic fall, making sure the referee gave him the decision. Silla gets the better of Hakimi there. Now Hakimi has to rush back, he's out of position. He's renowned for his speed. Oh, that's a foul. That's a blatant shoulder charge. And Guinea can't really do too much with it. Technical foul. Another one of those, and maybe the referee will be reaching for the yellow card. Camara to Silla. It's a patient build-up by Guinea. It's an unusual position for Guinea. They've taken the lead in their 3 group games so far. They're not used to playing catch-up. In their last game a few days ago against Sudan, they took the lead twice at 1-0 and 2-1. Keita, the captain, with a corner. It's a good header. It's a free header. Say good because he did well to get there first, but he couldn't direct it. It's Camara. There'll be another corner kick, this time from the opposite side. That's why Camara is staying up for it. This time Nadi Camara will take, and not Keita, to better delivery. Good dummy. Retaining possession. Well, the idea was good. Execution was bad. Quickly taken by Bunu. Keita does the clever thing there, because after almost trampling over Amrabat, he helped him up. You can see it. There's the foul. And he's almost stranding on him. Quick reactions. Referee might not see the first impact, but just remember the friendly gesture. Well, there's the scoreline. If the scoreline stays the same, Morocco are into the March knockout rounds. It's an excellent pass. Can he keep the ball in play? He can. The goal scorer, El Kabi, back to the goal creator. Casual pass, too casual by Amrabat. Chakla does well. but not well enough. Good triangles by Guinea. Amala stopped the passing moves, but illegally. Silla sends it back to his goalkeeper, Keita. Well, the great advantage of not having fans in the stadium is that you can hear the communication clearly between the players, both sets of players. Referee getting involved. He'll have to stop play, which he does. It'll be a drop ball. Back out to Silla. It's a decent delivery in. Very nearly got through. Then coming to life. Good effort. Oh, what a goal! Superb equaliser by Guinea. Goodness me, what a rocket shot by Mamadou Kane. Absolute screamer. Well, they just began to get back into the play, but goodness me, moment of individual magic. Absolute pile driver. Chance seemed to have gone there. Amala dispossessed. Look at that, first time shot. Lost control of it to the substitute Amala. Oh, he took a deflection, cruel deflection. That's why Bunu couldn't get to it. No hesitation, though, by Kane. Really made a sweet contact with that. Guinea back in the game, 1-1. Look what it means to the goalkeeper, Keita. They don't look unduly concerned on the bench. That's Barkok. You see his right knee heavily strapped. So 10 minutes after Morocco took the lead, Guinea equalise. Clearly a foul. As soon as you put your arms around a player, it should be the whistle. So as it is, Morocco not yet into the qualifying round, the knockout qualifying round in March. Still a comfortable position to be in. Their coach, Ali Hodzic, if they qualify, can rotate his squad in the next 2 games. Keita, a little bit too much on that. Can he keep it in? Yes, well played by Kamano. Keita again. Silla had made a move up the field, the left back. Cleared. Couldn't control, though, the goal scorer for Morocco, El Kabi. It's a good press. Look at that. Could have been a counter-attack for Guinea. Resulted in a back pass to the goalkeeper. All down to El Kabi's press. That's why pressing is very much part of the modern football game. Good one. Guinea yet to win, but also yet to lose. And will that record change this evening? Stay with me for the next, hour? Just under an hour. Guinea, though, their tails are up. Good speed and pace, but is he running down a blind alley? Keeps the ball in, or gives it away. Poor pass, Keita just can't control it. Now right in front of the referee. What an excellent position for Guinea. Keita complaining. Clearly a foul on him. Coach Kabi Diawara. Didn't see his reaction when his team equalised. Sure, it was positive. Sport's quite a poker face, though, doesn't it? Can't see him giving too much away. Bundu was beaten last time by a deflection. Sets a wall. Morocco were putting what they call the draft excluder behind the wall. Looks like a loser has drawn the short straw. 4 men in the wall, side by side. Couple more stragglers. Kamano to take. Not on a target, not accurate enough. Kamano has been on the score sheet, but not that time. Seemed to jump just before he took the free kick. That's not textbook. You see some players do that with penalties. Don't see it really working with a free kick, though. Kamano scored in the opening game of Guinea against neighbours and rivals, Guinea-Bissau. That was his 7th international goal. But their top scorer in the group so far is Bayo, Mohamed Bayo. Headed them into the lead against Sudan. He scored again in the next game against Sudan. Spoiling tactics by Morocco. Going down too well with Guinea. Kimi showing way too much of that to Silla. Lovely triangles. Keita. Not many options. He finds Silla, if he can keep it in, which he does very well. Now he needs support. Keita. It's too casual. It's a gift. Kimi's ball goes all the way to the central defence of Guinea and Mohamed Kamara. Nicely done. Slightly risky, but fortune favours the brave and all that. Keita. Ball came at him very fast, controls it well. Silla. Great space for himself. Decent delivery. And he went down Bayo because this man stooped to make his header, did Saiss. Not best pleased at the contact. You see it again. You definitely see him leaning down, Saiss. Valette back to his goalkeeper. Little shirt pull. And certainly cranking up in intensity. Morocco want to take the ball and take the free kick quickly. First yellow card of the game goes to François Camano. A physical game, very intense game, but not a dirty, malicious one. That is late, though. Full marks to Amrabat. Didn't fall over, just stood his ground, got on with the action. All the way back to goalkeeper Bunu. This free kick is some distance out. They do like to get on with the game, Morocco, to their credit. Good deep delivery, free head up. And there's a second, brilliant strike, 2-1. Oh, they made it look so easy. And Amalap, the substitute, repaying his coach's faith in him. Well, Guinea have been suspect with the high ball, and there they didn't even make a challenge. Ever so easy for the Atlas Lions. They're back in front. Luza receiving instructions from his coach, Ali Hodzic. Free header there, and hardly anybody marking Amala there. Side-footing the volley home. Well won by Chakla, but he didn't have to try that hard. So Morocco get their noses back in front at the crucial time, just before the break. So now, the Guinea coach, Kobe Diawara, will have to adjust his half-time team talk. And once more, his Guinea team are playing catch-up. Guinea players colliding with each other. Keita takes it short, gets the return. But look at that, not for the first time today. Amrabat stands his ground. Now he's retaliating there, Amrabat, against Keita. Keita was feisty. Not sure the referee's in control of this. Goalkeeper, Buna, inviting him to sort out the melee. Unfortunate scenes here in Morocco. Well, those two players on the left seem to have kissed and made up. Silla and Chakla. If only the rest can do the same, we'll be back in business. Still yet to be sorted out. The referee's just standing back from the 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. There's a kick by Keita. I think the referee's assistant saw that. Things have simmered down. If the referee spotted Keita's kick, and he'll get at least a yellow card. There it is. Sarcastic applause from the Guinea captain. 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on at the end of this first half. This corner comes in, man goes down, play goes on, ball goes over the bar. Will be a corner. Change the corner taker on the left-hand side. This is Madi Camara. It's a good deep delivery. Hands on the ball by Morocco, because Louza knew there'd been an infringement. Two men down, one from each side. About 90 seconds left of this first half. Well, he'll be very disappointed that his side conceded that sucker punch of a second goal. And just as worrying for him will be the manner in which they conceded it. Free header from the free kick, and nobody was marking Amala when he volleyed home with his side foot from outside the 6-yard box. Again, using El Karouani. Left-sided wing-back, El Karouani hasn't got forward as much as Hakimi. Maybe that too is a tactical ploy. Saiz. Loose ball. Well played again, just getting goal side. Making it harder for the attacker. He's left frustrated for the closing seconds. There's a quick little medley of the highlights from Ryan Amé. There he is. Man born in Belgium, He played for the Belgium under-19s, under-21s. Plays his domestic football at Ferencváros in Hungary. And there is the half-time whistle. Morocco will take a 2-1 lead in at the break. That'll please their coach, Ali Hodžić. This man, Al-Kabi, set them on their way before Guinea equalised on the half hour. And then a substitute, Selim Amala, had the final word of the first half with a very technically accomplished side-footed volley to give the Atlas Lions a 2-1 lead. Can they hold on to it? If they do, they're booking their ticket through to the knockout phase of the African qualifying zone next March. Join us in just under 15 minutes to see if they can do so.
Ça vient, ça vient.
Welcome back to the World Cup qualifier in Group I between Guinea in white and Morocco. Now this game is actually being played in Morocco because of an attempted coup, military coup in Guinea at the start of September. This is actually match day 2, which has been rescheduled. This has meant both teams have played 3 games in the space of a week. As it stands, Morocco lead 2-1 after snatching the lead just before the half-time whistle. Obviously inflicting a psychological hammer blow on Guinea, who just equalised some, 10 minutes before. Both have been a fly on the wall at the Guinea changing room at half-time as you wait for the match officials. A quick word on the Guinea's coach. Tonight it's Gabe Diawara. He's normally the assistant coach, but that's because Frenchman Didier Cisse contracted bacterial meningitis last week. Thankfully, he's been discharged from the hospital in Agadir and is now back with his family. We wish him a speedy recovery. So Guinea kick off the second half of their World Cup qualifier against Morocco in Group I. 45 minutes which will seal their World Cup fate. Guinea have never qualified for the World Cup finals. They have 45 minutes to keep that dream alive. It's an uphill struggle though. They've fought, no doubt about that. They've had a very physical game. The image of this man, their captain, Naby Keita, picked up a yellow card before the break after a little bit too physical with the defensive midfielder of Morocco, Amrabat, Sofiane Amrabat. Fortunately, things are kicked off. Tempers frayed before spilling over. Just Keita picked up the yellow card. Leaves the free kick. And it was won. That's a good sign for Guinea if they're looking for positives, but Kamara couldn't do anything with it. Certainly couldn't direct his header. The man who plays his football in Switzerland at Young Boys of Bern. Sandwich between the two Moroccan defenders. Bunu. Experienced goalkeeper, 30-year-old, earns his domestic crust in the Spanish Liga at Sevilla. El Karouani, a rare foray forward for him. Louza. Excellent delivery. Sprayed across the goal. Well, that could so easily have led to another goal. Ryan Amé, one of the standout players for Morocco in the first half. Do you like to run with the ball, Guinea? Morocco prefer to pass it. Good first-time ball. Well, it nearly came off. Silla, 2 Sillas on the pitch. Silla wearing number 2 is playing a lot further forward. Compared to this man approaching the ball now, the number 3. Thiago Silva is a left back. A little bit of space for El Karouani. Amrabat does a good job holding that midfield together. And May drops just to help out. Amala returns it to Amay. Good skill, goes round the defence and over the bar. Excellent move. Well, Morocco looks sharp from the get-go in the second half. Disappointed. Nicely worked. Simple pass. Rides the first challenge, goes round the second. Nice layoff by Amala. Little burst of speed. He knows it was a chance. Referee caught in 2 minds. Didn't whistle. Play goes on. Still with Guinea. There's a chance of an overlap there. No, there was an overlap. Chance of a pass, but man on the ball didn't see it. Amala, the man whose goal separates these two sides. Upended. Well, that wrestled down to the ground. That's the exchange between Amala and Ryan Amay. Best chance of the second half so far. The tide used to clearance by the captain, Saiz. That's better. Nicely collected. All of a sudden, Morocco are on the march over the halfway line. El Karouani back to Amrabat. He's the glue in their midfield pot. He's out of position there. Now a chance for Guinea. 2 against 1. Excellent recovery tackle. Superb play by Agerd. Agerd is then fouled. Frustration. Not offside, it's an excellent ball. But the double sandwich, in fact, credit, I think it was Saiz who got the final touch. Well, Saiz makes the block, that's for sure. Just to deny Bayo. Guinea's best chance of the half. 1 decent chance apiece. Bodes well for the rest of the half. Ryan Amay going for goal again. El Karouani. Brave goalkeeping. Amay was following through. He has to scuttle back into position as the wing back. Silla's pass is misplaced. Goes across to help out. Good job, Falletta was there. Hakimi. Nearly collected. Lost count of the number of touches Amrabat has. Agerd. Now he's out of position, the central defender. That's a great ball, and all of a sudden it's 2 against 2. Morocco's defence surges back. Too close to the goalkeeper. He lets it go out of play. But better by Guinea. Poor ball by Diawara. That's an excellent ball. It's 3 against 3. Hakimi onto his right foot, pulls the trigger. Wide of the post. Feels for a corner. Good work by Falletta. Excellent pass to release the Paris Saint-Germain fullback. Jinking run. Yeah, definitely comes off the boot of Fallette. Well played. Corner swung in. Decent delivery. Disappointment for Saiss. Knows it was a chance. Decent delivery by the Watford player, Luza. Could this be the second yellow card of the game? The third, in fact. Yes, it is. And it's the first to Morocco. And it's Soufiane Chakla. He picks it up and he plays his club football in the Belgium league, top league at Leuven. Pretty even second half so far. Hakimi, nice layoff. Good challenge. Had to be well timed, that. Inside the penalty area, and it was. Referee waves play on. It's a good block. He's been a rock in the heart of the Moroccan defence with Saiss. A guy named Saiss, showing the qualities which has made him captain. Devahid Halihodzic. To his left foot, pulls the trigger! Excellent shot. Madi Camara. Oh, we've seen Guinea score with an absolute thunderbolt from another midfielder, Mamadou Kane. Made space for himself before pulling the trigger. Just hard to see how close it actually was from that angle. Well, not that close in the end. But Morocco be warned. Now it looks like Francois Camano is making way. Indeed he is. He's on a yellow card, remember. He's replaced by Agibou Camara. Number 21. Was on a yellow card as well, Kamanov. His teammates come forward, takes a deflection. And luckily for Morocco, goes away from the goal. Karawani, the man getting in the way of the shots. Here's Bayo, here he is again. Tremendous upper body strength, that's a brilliant shot and an equally good save. Top reflexes by Bunu. Cool customer. Not giving his emotions away, just focusing on the game. And this set piece. Floated in. Hakimi comes away with it before he's hacked down. Well, he did think about reaching for his breast pocket, the referee. And now that Hakimi stayed down, it seems to have convinced him. It's the cut inside by Hakimi, which provokes the foul by Silla. Third yellow card of the game for Guinea. Just before the hour mark. Guinea have 30 minutes left, just over half an hour, if they're to get something from this game. They're only a goal away. Verde. It was a hopeful ball, which didn't pay off. Good control. Slicker passing side of Morocco, and they dwelling on the ball. It's a schoolboy mistake. Don't get much time at this level. That's a foul. Blatant shoulder barge on the captain Keita. Maybe there was a bit of payback in that. Those two tangled at the end of the first half. He knew what he was doing there, did Amrabat. But it looks like he's got away with it. Plays his football in Italy. The beautiful city of Florence at Fiorentina. Free kick. Keita takes. There is Keita. That'll be a corner kick. Well won. But the substitute, Camara. There are 3 Camaras on the pitch. The man about to take the corner is the substitute. He's playing up front. A lot of movement. Usual corner kick. Cleared by Luza. But only as far as Camara. Abigu Camara. Switch by Valletta. Camara. As Diawara, I beg his pardon. Outside of the boot pass. Mr. Keita. Camara's made a presence as he makes the shot. Well handled. Bunu, safe pair of hands. Tracked it like a hawk and didn't spill the ball. But he's done well since coming on. Herzegovina Camara. Been a lively presence and a threat. Morocco looking to make it 4 wins out of 4. They beat Sudan 2-0 at home. That was here in Rabat. The next game should have been against Guinea away, but that was postponed due to that attempted military coup. Well, he had every right to go for the ball there. Did El Kadi. A week ago, Morocco trounced Guinea-Bissau 5-0 here in Rabat. A few days later, they beat Guinea-Bissau again 3-0 in Casablanca. This is their 4th game of the campaign. And of course, I should say that the goal they conceded on the half hour was the first they've let in all group. That was asking a lot of the goalkeeper, Keita, there. A lot of pace and power on that back pass from Verde. Almost a blind back pass. Louza plays his football in the English Premier League at Watford. As does the full-back, the normal left-back, Messina. Decent delivery, got a head to it. Well, that was Reiner with an excellent chance. And then Valletta just making a nuisance of himself. Good delivery by Louza. Excellent, brilliant play. What a goal. Absolute stunning strike. 3-1 and Morocco are flying. Well, they didn't clear their lines from the previous corner. And that, remember, all stemmed by a very casual back pass by the centre-back Valletta. That's the second corner. Taken short. My word, what a strike. Amala with his second goal of the game to make the score 3-1 to Morocco. Great awareness by Louza. Always good to vary the corner kicks, especially when they're back-to-back. And look at that. Cannons in off the underside of the crossbar into the net. Terrific play. 3-1 Morocco. With just, what, 25 minutes to play. Guinea have a mountain to climb if they're to get anything from the game, let alone a victory. Morocco take a huge step towards qualifying for that knockout round. You've got to say, they've got one foot in it already. Look at the chase as well by El Kabi. Well, that's going to please his coach. They're 2 goals ahead, 3-1 up, and still they're chasing down every ball. And that was almost a lost cause. He was some distance away from it. It's a double goal scorer, Amala, feeding Hakimi to El Kabi. Plays it back. Hakimi loses his duel. Now has to rush back as he's out of position. It's tidily done. Not the best of passes, you want that in front of you. You lose the rhythm of the move. Well, he's on fire at the moment, isn't it? Louza. Can't do anything wrong. Hakimi's rush forward, here he is. Paris Saint-Germain fullback, bides his time. He's fouled. That's very late. Been on the end of a lot of rough stuff, has Hakimi. Plays the ball. Challenge comes in late by Isiaga Silla, who also plays his football in France with Toulouse. They're in the second division. It will be a free kick to the Atlas Lions. The big defenders are all up. Gerd, Saiz, and Chakla just dropped to his knees. I'm not sure that's a ploy. Let's hope he's not injured. Too much on that. Well, after his excellent corners, I'm sure his teammates will forgive him that. Superb play. Just when most players, including a lot of his teammates, were expecting another deep corner, he spotted Amala unmarked at the edge of the penalty area. And now Guinea's coach, well, his coach this evening is Kobe Diawara. Normally he's the assistant coach. He stepped up because veteran coach Didier Sisse is recovering from bacterial meningitis. As I say, he picked that up last week in Agadir, but thankfully he was discharged yesterday and is now back with his family. Taking his time is Agerd. Oh, right idea. You could see what he was trying to do in finding El Krabi. Honest player, the number 8. Full of running and industry. Plays his football at Hatayspor in Turkey, in their top flight. Free kick. Since that third goal, I think he's knocked the stuffing out of Guinea. 20 minutes left. Seem to have run out of ideas, so generally this is the time. A fresh pair of legs, new energy and ideas could prove useful. Only used one substitute so far. Right on cue. Here comes Ryan Ermey, past the goalkeeper, or past the defender, but not past the goalkeeper. Communication breakdown. He's been a constant threat all evening. Keita, the last line of defence, saving the day for Guinea. And now might be the time for that substitute. Here's Ermey bursting through, getting ahead of Fallet. It was too casual. And it's a substitution as well. Coming off is the defensive midfielder Amrabat. And he's not the only one. Joining him is El Kabi. It's a warm round of applause. A small crowd. Sofiane Boufal straight into the action. Oh yes, and how? Good cut back. Could this be 4? Wide of the post. What a sudden amazing impact by the substitute Sofiane Boufal. Smiles on the face of Amala. Ryan Ermey gets a helping hand from the referee. All kept in. Superb skill. Cutback was pretty good. The final shot, not so good. "50 minutes left, clock's ticking down for Guinea. Well, these two will play each other again next month. Once again in Morocco. Although this time it'll be officially the home game for Morocco. But if this scoreline stays the same, then Morocco will already be qualified for the next round. That might be the cue to experiment for their coach, Ali Hodzic. Frustration creeping into the Guinea camp now. Central defender Kamara, Mohamed Kamara. Head beginning to drop. Terrific play. Such accomplished technique. Hakimi. Unfortunate for Morocco. Ball just got stuck under the player's feet, but look at it again. Terrific press. Time from Chakla, central defender. What's he doing up there? Hakimi stayed back covering for him. Those two will switch roles now. Bien once again. Slice to the rescue. Guinea stepping up their game. Gator's pass goes astray. Both these teams have qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations next January. Guinea, the national elephants, they're drawn in the same group as Senegal, Malawi and Zimbabwe. As for Morocco, they're in the same group as Ghana, Gabon and the Comoros. That takes place from the 9th of January to the 6th of February. I mentioned Senegal, they've qualified. First team to reach the last 10. They did that earlier today after an excellent hat-trick from Famara Didiou. On paper, they look to have one of the best teams, Senegal. Very strong backbone. Chelsea's Edouard Mendy. Koulibaly in the heart of central defence, plays for Napoli. Midfield, Paris Saint-Germain's Idrissa Gana Gueye. And up front, of course, Liverpool's Mane, their star striker, Sadio Mane. Flag stays down until it went up. Out of picture. And it looks as though we got that right. Nicely done. Well, with just 10 minutes left, Guinea really do need to get the ball up into the other half. Casual pass. Well, we did see a number 9, I believe it was, warming up for Guinea. And yet, he hasn't materialized. It's the man who scored one of the 2 goals against Sudan a few days ago. In fact, there he is on the pitch, Jose Conte. So he actually came on. He must have come on the same time as the double Morocco substitutes. But because Guinea have had so few attacks since the 3rd goal for Morocco, I haven't really noticed his presence. They do seem to be going through the motions now. Guinea, as Hakimi falls to the ground once again. No protest though from their star player. Excellent ball, look at that. Right where Louza wanted it. In front, didn't have to break stride. And why not? When you've got a 2-goal advantage, you can afford to play the ball back to your goalkeeper, which Aguirre does. Fallet. Easily intercepted by Hakimi. Finally, Keita. Decent ball into the penalty area. And Bouma. Really been impressed by the Seville goalkeeper. Marshals his defence well. Keeps his cool. 2 more substitutes preparing to come on for Morocco. To their credit, they're going for goal. That's a decent pass. Right numbered up front. There is the substitute, Conte. Louza. Hakimi. Leaving his boot in there. And the dummy, nice idea. Didn't pay off all of a sudden. Danger man, Ryan Umme on the move. Not on the same wavelength there. He apologises. Can Guinea at least get a consolation goal? They've scored in all 4 group games so far. Yet to win a game, but this could be their first defeat of the group. Keita plays a simple 1-2 with a substitute, Kamara. The Guinea substitute waiting to come on. Now he's through. This could be the consolation goal. In the end, flags up. Well, that rather is a story of Guinea's second half, I'm afraid. And this could be the moment for that substitution. Indeed it is. And comes Ibrahim Conte, replacing Diawara. Making way for Morocco. Louza, Imran Louza, the QPR player, the Queen's Park Rangers player. And it's QPR. Oh, Watford, I beg his pardon. And Ryan May coming off as well. Had an excellent game, the forward. Really been impressed by him. He's going to be replaced by Abu Khalal Zakaria. So they've got 5 minutes. They can aim for themselves, or more likely, just to consolidate the lead. Well, they're had trouble breaking down Morocco all game, have Guinea. They've puffed and they've puffed. They've used no small amount of physical force. But their only breakthrough has been, well, quite frankly, a wonder goal, or at least a wonder strike by Mamadou Kane. That was on the half hour. Contender for goal of the game, along with the second goal by Amala. Morocco's third goal. Absolute belter, thundering in off the underside of the crossbar, which always makes it look good. Salim Amala. Well chested. Pulls a trigger. How did that come off a hand? No appeals from Guinea. The ball going completely through the legs of Silla. Hakimi. Simple burst of speed. There's Al-Kabi. And here's his goal. And May's header coming back off the crossbar. Al-Kabi is in the right place at the right time. Kamara telling his goalkeeper to move the ball, but not like that. Kamara decides to do it himself this time. And once again, straight back to Morocco player. This time, Aguerd. Hakimi asking a little bit too much of Amala. Number 2 goals. Oh, well read, superbly well read. And now Morocco, a chance to put the icing on the cake. Unselfish cutback. Good head. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Brilliant technique. 4-1. The substitute, Sofiane Boufal. Wrong footing the goalkeeper. Well, he showed his skill as soon as he came on with that cheeky nutmeg turn in the left wing. And now he's gone one better. 4-1. It is game over now. I think it was already, but like I say, truly the icing on the cake. Not getting too carried away. That's a superb piece of play by Fakir. Another substitute. And look at that for timing. Goalkeeper stranded. Back to goal. Lovely bicycle kick. No wonder his teammate and fellow substitute Abu Khalal is applauding. Top marks to Fakir. That's a lovely ball in as well. And that could well be that. 4-1. We're into the closing seconds of regulation time. If this were a boxing contest, I think the referee would do the equivalent of throwing in the towel and end it right on the 90-minute mark. Doesn't work like that, of course, but maybe Guinea would appreciate it. What a goal, though. And Morocco showing their strength in depth. Well, there'll be 4 minutes stoppage time to be added on from now. Hakimi, he looks spent. Had a good game, though. The Paris Saint-Germain full-back, or wing-back, should that be? Certainly been playing wing-back here today. In the target. A lot of rough stuff, or meaty challenges by Guinea. But Morocco's class is shown. And I can tell you that's now 14 goals in their 4 games. That's an average of 3.5 goals per game. And still Guinea press forward. Substitute. Conte. Excellent ball by Amrabat. That's a great tackle. Fallet. And his moments, that's well kept in play. Not going to get a 5th, surely. Oh, razzle-dazzle by the 4th goal scorer, Sofiane Boufal. Immensely gifted footballer, and that's great vision. Great awareness of time and space. It's rather casual, but Abu Khalal applauds the pass. Oh, it actually came off defender. I thought it was Abu Khalal who got the final touch. Taken short. That'll be a throw in. And still they protest. Well, he's just come on as Fakir. That's probably why. Not as tired as his teammates. And it's still with the Atlas Lions. And this could go all the way back to the goalkeeper. I thought so. He hasn't had a touch of the ball in a while. We're into the last minute of additional time. Ali Hodzic in his technical zone. Still getting animated. Throws his arms up. There's the richly gifted substitute Boufal. Hasn't put a foot wrong since he came on. What's he got up his sleeve now? Lovely pass. Fellow substitute Abu Khalal. Didn't see it coming. As I say, Morocco, a lot more strength in depth compared to Guinea. And right on the stroke of the 4th added minute, the referee blows his whistle. Morocco have booked their place in next March's knockout phase with 2 games to spare. Terrific effort by them. Smiles and congratulations all around. El Kabi set them on the way with an opportunist goal on 21 minutes. Substitute Selim Amala doubled that just before half-time. That was after Guinea had equalised on the half hour. And to be honest, Guinea never recovered from conceding that second goal. The national elephants, well, they were stampeded on themselves. In the second half, a wonder goal by Selim Amala gave Morocco a 3-1 lead. And then, at the very death, Sofiane Boufal, one of the substitutes for Morocco, sealed the deal with a very, very accomplished bicycle kick to make the final score 4-1. Morocco, and they were one of the teams who represented Africa 4 years ago, or rather at the last World Cup, I should say. That was in Russia 3 years ago. Didn't get out of the group that time. In fact, none of the 5 African teams did. But Morocco are looking a pretty good bet to reach the World Cup in Qatar. They're firmly on the road to Qatar. And now they've got the luxury of qualifying with 2 games to spare. Guinea are out, as indeed the Guinea-Bissau and Sudan. They'll be playing for pride. Guinea will be practicing for the Africa Cup of Nations in January. But for the maestro, Vahid Alihodzic, he's done it again. He's got the golden touch. If Morocco win their knockout home and away leg in March, they'll be the 4th team that he's guided to a World Cup finals. What a record. There are the standings after 4 games. Morocco are perfect, 12 points from 4 wins, booking their ticket to the knockout phase in March. And it's tight lines for Guinea-Bissau, the losers Guinea here today, and Sudan. That's it from me, Tony Jeffers. Hope you enjoyed all the goals and the action from the Group I game.